Morning and welcome to the daily morning updates from Xtrade Broking Services. This is Prasad Manuel. Yesterday we saw the session was very volatile and index was swinging close to 200 points intraday, and before it gets closing at 32 points. Nifty, which closed around 14,707. Bank Nifty ended the day within red, mainly losing 140 points, closing at 35,116. It has come to its lows. Mainly what contributed Bank Nifty low was Kotak and HDFC Bank dragged the index lower, even as some PSU banks did some last minute rally, and it made a smart comeback, but still the Bank Nifty ended 140 points lower. Mid caps are again more in demand as foreign investors sold large cap stocks to raise cash. That's the reason again entered a big volatility in the market yesterday. Regarding the FII sell and buy numbers, if you see, the FIIs have sold to close to 1,569 crores yesterday. They are day by day they are increasing, they are selling, and the DA is bought for the first time. DA is bought yesterday for a minor amount of 216 crores. So what is the market setup for the day? Market setup for the day is XDS Nifty is showing a 75 point gap up opening. Earlier I was seeing somewhere around 100 points gap up, but it trimmed down to 75 points and it is running around 14,789 levels. This US market yesterday saw a big recovery from the lows as Dow Jones recovered from 319 points down, and then it came to green, and Nasdaq recovered from 400 points from the lows and it came to 65 points. It is mainly due to yesterday's Fed Chairman Jerome Powell reiterates there is no change in EC monetary policy till the economy stabilizes in US. So they are very clear they are not going to do any changes in the monetary policy, and due to that market reacted, and it is also softened the bond yields. Bond yields went 10-year bond yields went up to 1.37%. It came to 1.34. So all these things helped the global market and the US market to have a stage of recovery. Okay, so the trade setup for us, the Indian markets, will be Nifty. Again we are seeing it might open in that 20-day DMA area, that is 14,750. This area is clearly seeing support and we are seeing more activity in that particular area, and we were discussing these levels clearly yesterday also. As you see in the graph, yesterday we asked a question that will the 20-day DMA get broken or it will go up, and we found out that after exactly 10:15 we saw that market shooted up from that 14,650 levels. Went up to 14,850 levels. So we saw 150 to 200 points rally in the upside, and it was more volatile. It came down again and it closed at 32. So we can see more activity in that range, and that zone becomes a more crucial zone for us, provided being today is Wednesday and there will be more volatility we can expect in the markets, especially in the time intervals of 11 o'clock, 12:30 to these are the intervals you can see some anticipated activity happening in the market today. So watch out for these time intervals as well as the levels what we are indicating today. So the levels we need to watch out clearly is that 14,635, the low which Monday it happened. So we need to see whether it is getting closed below that. If it is not closing below that, we can see some upside momentum, and that upside momentum can be very fast and furious also. So that level of upside momentum can happen, and you need to brace and you need to keep your stop losses very clear. And if it breaks, what will be the level we need to watch? If 14,635 is breaking, 14,500 and 14,345, that is the 50-day DMA, we need to watch out for the levels. So being a monthly expiry which is going to come tomorrow, we can expect some choppiness and volatility, and you need to be very clear in the levels which you are entering. Okay, so having said that, we need to see the put and call data, that is option chain data. What it shows is that in Nifty, in the put writing side, we can see the highest open interest at around 14,700, 14,600 and 14,300 levels. It's the put open interest. Call open and call writing open interest, which you can see at around 14,700, 900 and 14,800 levels. So we can see this zone somewhere around, we can expect the expiry to happen somewhere around 14,600 to 14,900 levels. So the 300 point range, we can see the expiry to happen tomorrow. Let's wait and watch whether it's either side is getting breaking or not. And one more important thing why we are telling volatility will be more is because the volatility index is around 25.22. Yesterday it came down to 25.15, but since it is in 25 levels, we can expect more volatility, and if it goes beyond 25 to 26 levels, more downside can be expected. So keep an eye on the volatility index also. Okay, we'll straight away go into the support and resistance level for the day. The Nifty support level for the day will be around 14,650. Nifty resistance level will be somewhere around 14,900. The Bank Nifty support level will be around 35,000. Resistance level will be around 35,800. So from today onwards, we are introducing two new segments. One is called as the buzzing stocks, the stocks which buzzed yesterday, and what are stocks we need to look into which has momentum today. So let me just give a quick recap of the stocks which buzzed yesterday. Info Edge shares, which we highlighted in our morning important stocks, we saw that it zoomed 5% after the Zomato raised 250 million. Reliance Industries, again, that ode to oil to chemical business, that subsidiary talk which is going on, it also helped Reliance to go up, and it especially Reliance was the one which is holding the market yesterday. Tata Motors and Tata Motor DVR gained up to 8% after the company outlined an ambition to reach double-digit growth in commercial vehicle as well as private vehicle sectors, and they wanted to have a very good cash flow margin in the coming years, and they are going to go mainly into electronic vehicles. They're focusing more into the electronic vehicles for it. With this point also we discussed in our previous videos, so you can keep an eye on Tata Motors. Cochin Shipyard yesterday surged 11%. It got an order from Indian Navy, and also the stock turned ex-date for the second time interim dividend, which is at ₹4 per equity share, which is the ex-date which is coming around, the record date which is coming around February 24th. And in addition to that, they have already given an interim dividend of ₹9 per equity share around January 4th. So you need to watch out for Cochin Shipyard. Tata Steel and Vedanta, the metal prices are just zooming up. Why the metal prices are going up? It's because of the demand, global demand. We can see in copper and aluminum that supply has gone down, so the more demand in metals is increasing these stocks to rally, and we can see good rally is happening. We can see little bit more rally continuing in this metal sectors. Okay, and finally ONGC is rallied close to 7% yesterday on high oil prices. Stock is up close to 29% for the month of February. So these are the buzzing stocks which was there yesterday. Important stocks to be watched out for the day today will be Aurobindo Pharma, NTPC, Tata Consumers, Pfizer and Spark. Why are we telling these? You can log into our Telegram channel to know more about this. And there is, I said, there is one more segment we are introducing which is called as stock which has some momentum. This is purely for an educational purpose, not a recommendation. Please keep an eye on Sudarshan Chemicals Industry, which is going to nearly into that 52 weeks high upside chances there. So you can look into that. And Kotak Mahindra Bank, we are seeing some weakness. Yesterday also we saw Kotak Mahindra dragged, and there is still more weaknesses there in Kotak Mahindra Bank. So these are stocks which have some momentums, so you can watch out for these stocks. Wishing you all success for the day. Have a great day. Thank you.